This is Sports Chat with Nat.
So here we go. All right.
Okay.
We are back. This is Sports Chat with Nat. We are back with the NFL predictions for week 1. We are ready for some football, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the video for the rules and the penalties, both will be uploaded. One is already up. The rules is already up, and the penalties will be going up shortly, and these predictions will be up. All right, here we go. The season will open with the Detroit Lions at the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Travis Kelce hyperextended his knee. No ACL damage has been detected, and but he's still listed as questionable. Now, Chris Jones, at this time of this recording, he has not been signed to a new contract, and I quote, he said, "I want to be a Chief for life. I'm just asking for a raise." Okay. Now, he did lead the Chiefs with 15.5 sacks last year. All right. Now, the Detroit Lions, Aiden Hutchinson, the rookie from Michigan, 9.5 sacks last year. And Jared Goff, only 7 interceptions the entire season. Yeah. So, now, I said all that to say this. Chiefs 32, Lions 30. What say you?
Okay. Well, my fantasy football people, we've already heard Travis Kelce is questionable. Ooh, I hope he plays because he on my fantasy football team, but I also hope at the same time that he don't get hurt even more. So they did say it was a sprain, that it was day to day. So we'll find out literally probably an hour before kickoff that if he's going to be in or not. So if you got it, you already know how to flip it. I would obviously start Patrick Mahomes. And since Jared Goff, since last time they played, you said that they had a really good matchup. I would start Jared Goff too. So, and if you got St. Brown for your wide receiver on the Lions, I would put him in too.
Okay. Moving right along at 1 o'clock. These are 1 o'clock games. Panthers at the Falcons.
Woo, woo,
all right. Now, Cordarrelle Patterson is listed as questionable. He's listed as questionable. Cordarrelle Patterson listed as questionable at the time of this taping. Now, but they are returning that 1,000-yard rusher, Tyler. How you say his last name?
Algier.
All right, he's coming back. And they drafted that guy you've been talking about all.
Bijan Robinson.
So anyway, now the Panthers, I told y'all I'm not crazy about the Panthers. So all I'm going to say about this game is Falcons 20, Panthers 14.
Oh, man, why I got to be so close? I'm going to be having a heart attack in the
That's
stadium.
Okay.
It's all right because I'm excited because all it is we come down with that W. So in that case, I'm about to tell you, if you got Koo as your kicker, you already know Koo already got it. Young Way Koo, he gonna get them field goals. Bijan Robinson, start him. Algiers, if you have him as like a secondary, you can put him on there. And Drake London, start. If you have a Panthers player, go ahead and try Bryce Young if you want to. It's week 1.
All right. Now, moving right along, still at 1 o'clock, the Bengals at the Browns. Now, we just heard that Joe Burrow is playing. He was at practice, but he was limited. But my co-host said he is playing, correct?
He said he's ready to go as an hour ago in this video that we taped. So an hour ago, I read an article saying that Joe Burrow said he's ready to go for week 1.
So that's 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on today, which is September the 6th. Okay, so
he got 3 days left. So we'll see if this actually pans out.
Okay. Now those Browns, I'm still not looking for a lot from them Browns. I still say Deshaun Watson is not what he's all kicked up to be. Bengals 24, Browns 14. Moving right along. Anything else you got on that one?
I ain't got nothing on.
Okay, moving right along.
Jamar Chase, start him.
Okay. All right, so Jaguars at the Colts. Now listen. No Jonathan Taylor, no trade, anyway, that's all I'm going to say about them Colts. Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, standing at 6'6". He ran a 4.5 in the 40. We expecting big things from him this year. And yeah, I don't. Where did he finish last year? He finished top 10. He was number 9.
Oh, I thought it was 6. Okay, 9. All right.
Number 9. So I got Trevor Lawrence. I got the Jags 28, Colts 12.
Start sunshine, you guys. Start sunshine.
Start him.
Pay attention in the first game to see who he actually throws to. I know Calvin Ridley is now with him, so we'll see if he gets targeted a lot. If that means that he does, you already know that means next game put in him. I feel like these first games were all kind of like tiptoeing a little bit, kind of dipping our foot in the water, like okay.
All right, moving right along. We still at 1:00. The Buccaneers with no Tom Brady and Baker Mayfield. Is that not a drop? Oh my God, that's like going from caviar to tuna fish. But anyway, and speaking of Tom Brady, I know this ain't NFL, but do you know he is training Deion Sanders' son, who had 510 yards last Saturday?
Yeah, Colorado had that upset.
Okay, so I'm just saying
against TCU.
He is working with Deion Sanders' son one-on-one. Okay, moving right along. Let me stay focused. The Vikings. Okay, so Kurt finished number 4 in quarterbacks last year. So I got those Vikings scoring 21 points. That's Justin Jefferson still over there with them. So I got Vikings 21, Buccaneers 12. That's gonna be and I'm calling it. That's field goals. That ain't
right. That's what I was about to say. 12 is field goals. If
y'all remember, field goals.
Remember, guys.
I said it. It's field goals. Okay.
That works for me. All right. That means guess what that means. Justin Jefferson, you gonna ball out, bro. So start him. Kurt, you can do that because of course, whoever he throwing to, whoever catch him, he don't have to pass it. So yeah.
Now, still at 1:00. Titans at the Saints. I'm not spending no time on that. All I'm going to say is Saints 20, Titans 14. That's it.
That's my rival team, so I can't really say anything on anything that they do.
Okay, that's it. I got nothing else. All right, 49ers at the Steelers. Let's talk about this $170 million over a 5-year period that they done gave this Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa, the highest paid defensive player in NFL history. So
let me hold about $1 million.
Listen. So look, no longer Mr. Irrelevant. Brock Purdy, he'll be under attack by TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, and everybody else gonna be coming for him. Now, my baby Cam Hayward is questionable. Cam is questionable. But I found out they done elected Kenny Pickett captain.
Yeah, I saw that. That was recently.
He's offensive captain. That means that boy is a leader. So I'm getting ready to shock the world because I'm going to say Steelers 24, 49ers 21. I'm saying it. I said it.
I'm just ready for a good game. That seemed like it might be a good game. So I feel like you got a lot of different options with that one. Obviously, I would say Brock Purdy, put him in, 49ers defense, put them in, because Nick Bosa like, oh, I got paid, so he better show why he got paid.
Because Tomlin said they planned for him to play, because just like last year, TJ got his contract the week before, a couple of days before the season started. So we won't fool by that mirage of saying he won't play, and we won't fool by that. Moving right along.
Oh, I forgot to say, George Kittle is questionable if you have him as your tight end. So
okay, all right. Cardinals at the Commanders, and I'll be glad when they change that name. Okay, because I want to call them the Redskins. I just can't get with this Commanders. But anyway, I'm looking for big things from these Commanders. I'm looking for offensively. I'm looking for over 300 plus yards. Because they had over 200 and something in the first quarter almost last week. So I'm looking for big things. Commanders 28, Cardinals 12.
I would start the Cardinals, the Commanders defense. Honestly, I feel like, I know it may sound like a shocker, but how they was playing during preseason and how they gave the Ravens first what was it? Their first loss of the whole entire preseason thing and breaking their streak.
Since
Pay attention to the
2015.
Cardinals.
That's right.
Pay attention. I mean, Cardinals. I'm over here saying what I'm saying. Commanders,
Yeah.
because I need them to be the Redskins too.
Yeah. Let's just
Pay
call them.
attention
We're
to-
gonna call them Redskins over here, okay?
we're gonna try to be politically correct
We're
with it
gonna
and call
side
them the
with the
Commanders. but
Redskins.
It's the Redskins.
Mhm.
They're pay attention to them.
Pay
So
attention.
you heard it here. I have them as my defense. I'm gonna put them in. So and they're playing the Cardinals and Kyler Murray's out. They got
Yeah. Okay, moving right along. Still at 1:00. Okay, the Marco Ryan and his Texans at the Ravens. Now the Ravens,
They gonna run through them.
the only team in the NFL with all black quarterbacks and all black quarterback coaches. Well, why y'all mentioning that? Why? Why? Because it's important. That's all we're gonna say. It's important. Because if you've been watching football, you know that that's not a position that was easily given to us. And for them to have a whole entire staff of African-American quarterbacks, that's saying a lot. Moving right along, I look for Lamar Jackson with his new contract and beefed up and pumped up. I look for 3 touchdowns from Lamar, and I say the Ravens 30, Texans 14.
Watch to see what Lamar does, and now that OJB is on him, Odell
Now,
Beckham Jr., we're gonna see how he plays
the
out.
thing is, are they going to stay healthy? Because Odell didn't play all last year, and the year before that, he was hurt. Lamar been out the last 2 seasons at the end. So we'll see. They'll be all right week 1, but we'll see. Packers at the Bears. Jordan Love finally getting his chance to shine. Aaron Rodgers is gone. Justin Fields, he already showing us what he can do a little bit. So, that being said, after I had to eat my words about these Bears, I talked about them pretty bad. But Lovey, I'm sorry, from back in 2000, early 2000s. But tomorrow, for Sunday, I'm saying Bears 21, Packers 14.
Ooh. All right. So this is a 425 game, I thought.
Oh, yeah, it's 425. Yeah, we out at 1:00. This is 425.
So this is technically America's Game of the Week. If you like, they usually have an America's Game of the Week. This is the Game of the Week that's coming on Fox. Ooh. All right. Let's see. I feel like it's gonna be an interesting match. So I feel like your best bet is put in offensive players. So Justin Fields, CJ Moore as your wide receiver on. These are both Bears players. As far as Packers, Jordan Love. Shoot, I forgot who he throws to. We about to see.
Yeah, see who he throwing to, because I mean, we got a couple of more games here, but we're going to get y'all through this preseason, this first week of NFL predictions while she looking up Jordan Love's receiver.
I forgot who he received to. Hold up.
Well, we're going to go to the Raiders, and she's going to come back. We're going to come back to those Packers in a second. Raiders at the Broncos. Now, look. Sean Payton told Russell Wilson, stop kissing, baby. You was not running for political office. He said, put Russell Inc. on hold and focus on Denver football. Listen, I told y'all, Russell is distracted. Between Sierra, them pretty babies over there, and Russell Inc., he don't know what he's doing. But so, that being said, I'm going Raiders 14, Broncos 12.
I dig it.
Huh?
I dig it. I accept that one.
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders, they got Garoppolo. I'm not real impressed with that.
They still got Devontae Adams.
Yeah, but, you got to get the ball to him. And Garoppolo got to stay healthy. So, but I believe they'll get through Sunday, 14-12. I may be wrong on that one, but I'm standing by it. You got your receivers for Jordan yet before I move on?
No, come back because he a little bit.
All right, so we had the Eagles and the Patriots. Now listen, the Eagles are defending NFC champs, Super Bowl contenders against these Patriots. with Mac Jones. And the defense for the Patriots wasn't bad. They're all right because it's still Bill Belichick with his son over there running the defense. Trey Flowers is out at defensive end. So Jalen Hurts, I'm looking for him to have a big game. He should be well rested, focused, and ready to get back to the Super Bowl. I don't know if they're going, but anyway.
It's up in the air now. Before the beginning of all of this preseason and stuff, they were saying that the Eagles was going to go back to Super Bowl. Now after preseason, everybody like,
yeah. Well, see, they lost their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that makes a lot.
So when you shake up your coordinators, you can say what you want. It's a difference. It's a difference. So let's see. That's the end of that. All right, keeping it moving. We are at the Dolphins and the Chargers. Now, this is my game of the week. I think this is the game of the week, AFC wise. We got no Jalen Waddle. Two are all beefed up with an attitude. Don't want nobody to talk about him. I still ain't convinced that he's all he say he is. Justin Herbert. I believe Sunshine number 2 is all that he say he is. Because he slid up into number.
He is definitely like a Sunshine number 2.
Yeah, he just slid up into number 2 in yards. And I believe the Chargers are going to take care of the Dolphins. I think it's going to be a tight game. I got Chargers 24, Dolphins 21.
Tyreek Hill, a.k.a. Cheetah. You never go wrong with him.
I think it's going to be a good game, but I still say Chargers 24, Dolphins 21.
This is also going to be interesting because this is the first time we're going to see Tua after all these these concussions. And to be honest, I've been reading on different fantasy reports that they say just start him. I'm questionable about that. With that, I need to see what he looks like. So I will probably want to start him. If I had him on my team, I wouldn't start him till week 2 for real, because I need to know what he's looking like. Because I don't think he played during preseason at all. So
he did.
So I mean, I don't know what he looking like. Yeah, you told me you buff and you got mentally prepared, but what you really doing?
Well, we know that he already got a tube because he done said, "Don't talk about him. Keep your name out my mouth." What kind of mess?
Sorry, Tua. Guess what? Your name is in my mouth right now.
Come on, Tua. Come on. You play football. We're gonna talk about you. That's why I ain't gonna give y'all but 21 points. All right. You got Jordan Love's people yet?
No, he probably ain't got nobody. But
okay, here we go. Moving right along. We still at 4:00 on Fox. Those Rams with no Cooper Kupp going against the revitalized pescatarian Geno Smith. He said he changed his diet. He done changed his diet. He ready to run. I say Geno gonna run for 1 touchdown at least. He gonna throw for 2. So Seahawks 21, Rams 14.
Definitely start Geno Smith. And oh yeah, Cooper Kupp's out, so you ain't got nothing. He's out. They just released it like an hour before we did this video that he's out with a hamstring injury. So yeah. I'm all for Geno doing this. You know, when somebody starts saying that they changed their diet, that they serious, and in a sense, he gonna show out this season.
And he was comeback player of the year last year. So come on. I mean, he's ready. He's ready. So Seahawks 21, Rams 14. Now, Sunday night.
Ooh.
Sunday night. Now, I don't see how this is not the game of the week for real. Cowboys and Giants.
It is technically because it's a Sunday night game.
Really? Okay. Still
yeah, because they have their whole thing of like 4:25 on Fox is technically America's game of the week, but then Sunday night becomes everybody's national game of the week, I guess. But yeah.
Well, okay, so Dak with your new third string, Trey Lance. Now, y'all got a new offensive coordinator. You can't blame everything on Kellen Moore no more. Mike McCarthy is going to be calling the plays, so he can't blame nobody but himself. You still got Dan Quinn running the defense. Everybody says the Dallas defense is going to be off the chain. They think Dallas defense is going to be number 1. Micah Parsons. And we'll see. We shall see, but I say Cowboys 24, Giants 18. All right. Now.
Daniel Jones. I was starting. Saquon Barkley is supposed to be playing, so
yeah,
that's gonna be a hard one with it. There's gonna be a tough battle.
I think it's gonna be a good game.
And it'll be interesting to see what Dak does because,
well, I don't like the fact that you gave Daniel Jones more money, saying you didn't have no money, and without Saquon Barkley to go along with Jones, you have nothing because Jones by himself is not enough. Thanks. You need Barkley with him. We'll see, but I say Giants only get 18 points, Cowboys 24. Now Monday night.
Ooh, we ready for this one?
Here we go. Aaron Rodgers in New York, acting like a new man. He kind of with his audibles. He'll change them plays in a minute. He'll see what their defense doing. He'll switch them plays up in a second, and they'll go for, when it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, they'll go for it all the time because he tried to get you to jump off sides, get that 5-yard penalty, which is an automatic first down.
First down. So yeah, they'll do that hard count. They try to throw things off.
Now,
be a little sneaky.
Josh Allen, he threw 2 interceptions in the preseason, and he won't play him but a few drives. So you can already start throwing interceptions.
Yeah, he usually don't start throwing interceptions, you guys, until like later on in the season. So for him to start off this early.
I told y'all it's some trouble in that camp over there. Now, y'all can believe me if you want to. Y'all can act like I don't know what I'm talking about. But that boy didn't go sit down in that office and close that door and come out and say, oh, well, we took care of it. He didn't do that for nothing.
He's talking about Stephon Diggs, you guys.
He didn't do that for nothing. Now, y'all can say what y'all want, but this little old lady said there's trouble in the camp. But I still think that they will beat them Jets by just a half, 24-21. Now, I do believe the Jets is going to punch them in the mouth. I do believe that the penalties on the Bills' offensive line is going to be the key. I still think they're going to pull it off, but it'll only be by a field goal at the last second.
I'm excited about this game because this is the first time we're going to see DeMar playing. So it's going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure we already know they're at the Jets or they're at the Bills.
They're at the Jets.
Okay. Well, they may still honor him at the beginning of the game. Definitely in next week they will, since they'll be probably at home. The Bills will be. Yeah. Josh Allen. Aaron Rodgers, you can start stuff. Bryce Hill. Breece Hall for the Jets. He's out.
Yeah, he's out.
I saw that he was questionable, so maybe now he's out. So yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So hey, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, week one is an interesting time because this is when we really start to see like, what these teams have been working for and like doing in preseason and they training camp. So I'm excited because then like next week I know more people to be like, okay, I wasn't paying attention to this player. Look at this breakout player.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. We are really excited about this season. Everything is laid out for you guys. We are in week 1. We are ready for some football. Now, don't forget, leave your comments. Put down what you think your team score going to be. Say something. Talk to us. Now, we'll be going live next Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be our first live of the season. Now, listen, Pastor T got to go to work, so y'all got to be on time because y'all not going to see her long. We're going to be in it. We're going to get there and get out. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I'm not going to.
I got to go say some live stuff.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to say.
Be on, though.
Huh?
I said I will be on.
Yes, she'll be on.
As long as I can.
Listen, this is NFL predictions. Week 1, Sports Chat with Nat, Master T, and I. have given you all we got for now at the time of this recording, which is 6:39 Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, September the 6th. Now, we gave you what we got. If they change it after this, then okay. Ain't nothing we can do about that. All right. So we'll see y'all. See you Sunday. Bye-bye.
Enjoy the games on this weekend, especially on Thursday.
Yay. Bye-bye.
This is Sports Chat with Nat.